Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Ski Essentials.
And I'm Matt.
I got Bob too. We got another Pico video for you. This time well, at least Matt and I are on the new Rossignol Sender Free 100, and Bob is stealing the frame with the new Dynastar M-Free 99. This is a ski
M-Free 100.
Did they change that too, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa. Kind of like the M Pro went from 99 to 100, and now you're M-Free 100.
I'm noticing a theme.
Oh boy. Now they're really comparative.
Yep.
And sister brands too.
Yep.
So anyways, I was gonna say this Sender Free 100 is something that I have been excited about ever since I got wind of it, because I've been a huge fan of the Sender Free 110, and I know I'm not alone. Like, that ski has a huge following, even like trickling into like the terrain park world.
Oh, totally.
Which is kind of crazy. Like skiers like Jonah Williams, like he shreds on that thing. So really excited to try these. I believe the build is very similar. They just kind of drop that sheet of metal underfoot. And then Bob, any idea about, I assume you get the changes that were implemented in the 108?
Yeah, so the new hybrid core that M-Cross, new M-Pro, M-Free 108 last year.
Right.
Now that's finally into this width ski. But yeah, whole new thing, new lengths, like 5 new lengths, you know, so I think this new M-Free 100 is finally gonna get the traction I think it's always deserved.
Yeah. Yeah, we've always loved that M-Free 99, and you just don't see that many out in the wild.
No, not really. So hopefully it'll kind of follow that success that M-Free 108 saw this past year and open up that audience.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we're gonna go skiing, see what we find. Matt's on a 184, and Bob, you're on a 185. So I think at some point, except we need screwdrivers to switch.
These ones?
Yeah.
Because we have 3 different boot sizes?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, at some point I'll have Bob and Matt switch, although we may have to do that down in the base area.
I don't have my screwdriver poles.
You guys could switch, and then we could just do like 2 on the little lift.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So anyways, we're gonna go skiing, and then we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Now you're going fast. It might have been the snow over there, I don't know. No, still sticky.
Mine feel okay. Sidewalls match your boot.
I know, it's too good.
Alright, so last year when we came here, off that top lift, we had some great like natural snow trails, and unfortunately those weren't open as far as I could tell. You wanted to duck the rope.
Yeah, but I'm a law-abiding skier.
Yeah, I like your strategy of doing it last run tomorrow.
Yeah.
So then if we lose our pass, we just come back next year.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, but we did get some good skiing up there. Visibility was a little tough. Bob, you were on the M-Free 100. What were your initial thoughts?
It's a really interesting mix of stiffness and smoothness.
Oh.
Like the older 99 was a little bit on the flexible side.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I really like that ski from like a mobility standpoint.
Yeah.
And really easy to flick around.
Yep.
You're definitely seeing the performance ramp up in this new 100, really following that 108 build.
Interesting.
And bringing it into the narrower footprint. So
A little more stout.
a little more stout, quiet as Dynastars always are by using that polyurethane.
Yeah.
And just it feels like a little bit more of that like cambered energy that I really liked about that 108.
Yep.
That's brought into this ski. So
Maybe not as smeary as the previous 99.
it feels a little bit more directional.
Yeah,
to be
okay.
honest.
Yeah.
And I think that these mount points show that. Like this Sender Free 100 to 184, Matt stole my 185.
Yeah, so they switched.
But his looks like that ski looks a lot longer.
The tip?
Yeah.
It
than
does,
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm glad you're pointing that out.
So
'cause
whether
it does.
that's a decision that the reps make when they mount it, or
Right, or the manufacturers.
or the manufacturers, it does lend a little bit more of that directional mentality to that new 100.
Interesting.
So I'm interested to see, like, this just seems like much more of a twin tip mount, more of a freestyle.
That's how, I mean, I'm on the 178 and it feels not quite like a park ski, but not far
Not
off.
too far.
Matt, both of our skis, we'll just get out ahead of it,
Yeah.
have some weird waxing issues. So they're a little grabby and catchy, which is not the best, but I'm having fun. And it looked like you were having fun, if you can kind of take out the grabbiness.
Totally. And if you are a Sender Free 110 park skier, you're going to be very, very, very happy to see this Sender Free 100.
It's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a great, versatile 100 underfoot ski. I think it'll be great if you're a park skier, if you need just a free ride ski that you want to take on trips, as well as like keep as your main ski back home.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of applications to be had for this ski.
There are so many good 100 twin tips
I know.
now.
It's silly.
like, it is kind of silly, but like so cool too.
Yep.
You know, because there was a time when there were 2 or 3 that were really good and then a bunch that were not very good. And now I can't think of a 100 millimeter twin tip that I don't really like. And they're all pretty different too.
Yeah, which is, I guess, impressive from a manufacturer's standpoint, and they got to do something to make their product stand out from a crowd. So,
Totally.
yeah, we'll see what these do compared to those. I'm interested.
I think the way that, at least in my experience over those past 2 runs, this feels like a 100 underfoot powder ski.
The Sender Free?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I
think
feel
that's
that
how
way
it
too.
separates itself from the rest. Like, it seems like just a narrow powder ski.
Yeah, very floaty and loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, we're almost at the top. We're back on our favorite lift here. We'll do a couple over here and then we'll talk to you
See
again.
what's what.
Sure.
Matt, I don't know if you know this story, but when the first M-Free 99 came out, it was before Look changed their demo binding, and it was really hard for me to find skis to try with my small feet, small boots. So our good friend and Dynastar rep Billy, he remounted a pair of M-Free 99s and in silver permanent marker wrote on the tail, Jeff Nagel Pro Model. That certainly looks like the M-Free 100 is now the Matt Stromecki Pro Model.
Yeah, I was just saying this before we got the camera rolling, but I think I found my unicorn.
It looked, I mean, that was some of the best skiing, or like, you just looked so comfortable.
Yeah, immediately too. Like, first turn, I was like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
And then every turn after that, and as Bob was saying, like, there's a type of maneuverability with this taper and rocker profile shape that it just makes it very swivelly and very easy to maneuver, but then as soon as you put it on edge, it just locks in.
Yeah.
And like, it's just the right amount of suppleness and stiffness, for me at least, that like I'm blown away. And I think I understand why there's such a following for the 108, if this is what it feels like.
Yeah, that's
but
what
this on the East
yeah.
Coast, as it's
Weapon.
kind of like, yeah, it's a weapon. and I am already trying to figure out how to take this home with me.
I probably won't let you. It's kind of early in the season.
What if I write Matt's pro model on
Yeah, you
it?
just got to write your name on it,
Yeah.
and then you're all
I
good.
feel like if I just write my name, then it's mine.
Do you know Billy lives in Stowe?
Yeah.
So we should be good.
Okay.
You can probably get that ski just about whenever you want to.
I'm gonna exercise that right. Way too much.
Bob, I didn't film you at all.
Yeah.
We'll have Matt do a joint Sender Free 100 run, but what were your thoughts there?
On the Sender Free?
Yeah.
It kind of as I expected, where you have a more forward mount in a twin tip, and you really feel the tail
Washing.
No, like you can engage it more.
Oh,
actually.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
you
Ski
make
off
those,
of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
making those rounder turns, whereas
Yeah.
the shovel feels like too easy to engage.
Yeah.
So you just, I have to remember to ski it more centrally.
I think that's the thing. You
Yeah.
do ski it more centered. Yeah.
And once you kind of alter your mindset and then put it through to physical form, it's fine.
That's like, we posted a video of like me skiing groomers on a Playmaker 101
Yeah.
recently, and there's a lot of comments that like I need to get more forward, or like, and like I don't
Yeah.
think people realize that you can't.
Right.
Like on skis like that, you can't. You'll just fold it and like go forward.
Yeah. You really
And
got to use your lateral pressure.
And there's totally a little bit of that with this Sender Free 100, but it still feels there's a little bit of trust
Yep.
from the shovel for
Yep.
me. So
yeah, good. I mean, really easy to ski.
yeah,
You know, that's my big takeaway, and I think it has enough stoutness underfoot. I think it's a little bit on the less stout side.
Totally.
than the Dynastar there,
but it would be like, just from a selling skis perspective, it would be a pretty massive mistake for Rossignol and Dynastar to like make the same ski.
correct. Yeah.
So it's good that they're different than each other.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go do another once this lift starts again.
Hopefully soon.
And then we might have to go warm up again. We're all freezing.
I'm cold.
It's this central Vermont air. It's apparently colder than northern Vermont air.
I don't think that's
No, that's
accurate.
not how that works. No.
Jump.
Well, if that's your pro model, I'll take this one as mine.
Okay, let's get a Sharpie.
I like this. Oh, that's fine. I like this, Bob. You?
Yeah, I like it. I like this fits my style a little bit better.
Can you understand, having skied this, why I like it so much?
Yeah, I can even throw them sideways, and that's usually an
Yeah.
indicator to me that it's a good Jeff ski.
Yeah.
If I can throw it sideways easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
I don't have unflinching switch skiing confidence on every ski in the world than I
Yeah.
do on these.
Yeah.
And that's like huge for me.
Would you move it to the +2?
Probably, or at least to the 0, because we were looking at it. I think there's 3 mount points, and it certainly looks like we're at, actually no.
I think it's at 0.
I think it's at 0. I don't know, I think I would leave it here. I don't know. We'll try and get a pair and play around with it.
Move it
Yeah.
around.
But I would say that's a big win for both.
Yeah,
They're
for
both
sure.
they're both great
Yep.
and very different. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions, and look out for more.